Hello and thanks for tuning in to episode 9, I believe. Why is there a hole here? What's on the other... Why is there a hole here? Did I make a hole here? I've got... Well, let's start with fixing the... Oh, I don't have any steel plates. Let's start by getting a steel plate, fixing the back there, or the front there, which is a little bit damaged, and then... Whoa. We'll get into stuff more a little bit. So, I actually had to check which video it was, so it's like the ninth video and I already lost count. So yeah, that's me having a good day, losing count at like 9 already. And something else is really funny. I use my... Wait, am I missing a thruster? Yeah, I'm missing a thruster as well. How the hell did I wait, I knocked off a lot of stuff. Didn't I? Then there's just... Yeah, I knocked off actually a few parts. Okay, well let's first go ahead and fix that. Needs construction components and large steel tubes and thruster components. So, construction, large steel tubes and... Yeah, I said them the wrong way, but at least I got them all. So... Yeah, I learned something new about the game. Apparently you can pause the game. I had no idea. I use my scroll out button to start recording because if it has one button, literally nobody ever uses it. It's a scroll lock. It literally doesn't even have a function anymore. For like I know 95% of the 99% probably even of the programs don't use it anymore. So I thought, well, that's a great button to use for record. But apparently, if you press pause, the game pauses. And I didn't know that. So I accidentally pressed pause. I was like, oh, okay, well, whatever. And then I want to continue again, but I was looking like this. And if you then press pause, nothing happens. So I was mashing my... Ooh, I shot a bit through. I was mashing my keys and no idea what happened. I couldn't move at all. I was like, what the hell is going on? Apparently, I accidentally pressed that button. That's something I knew. So yeah, that was something that happened. I was genuinely... Oops, accidentally pressed W. I was genuinely confused for like at least half a minute or something, wondering what the hell was going on. So not one of my proudest moments, but you know, one that happened nonetheless. So in this episode actually what I want to do is, because I am quite sick of having to weld everything myself, I'm going to make a small welding and grinding ship. And of course I did think a little bit about how I want to do it. Actually made a really nice ship. It looks really cool. I made it in creative. So all I have to do now is pretty much just plunk everything down and then weld everything up. So this will be a lot less boring for you guys to watch, instead of me trying to figure out what the hell I want to do. And let's get some interior plates. I don't have any interior plates almost anymore, so let's just go and let's just produce a fuck ton of shit, let's be honest. I mean, I can pretty much do that, I don't have to worry about shit. So computers, how about some motors, how about some, I don't know, my small steel tubes were pretty low last time I checked. I might need some large steel tubes, thruster components probably have enough. Metal grid I don't really need. Okay, well, at least now something is cooking up, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. So, and now that's... So yeah, I completely lost what I was talking about. Was I still talking about how awesome it looked? Maybe. I don't know. I was talking about something. Oh, and I'm already out of steel plates. So yeah, it actually looked really nice. I was really happy the way it turned out. It's also, when I got a look at it, very effective. So as you can see, I'm not only putting welders on it, but also some grinders. 2 grinders, 4 welders. That's a nicely even amount. It's not too much that you... not too much welders slash grinders that you're a bit of overkilling, but you know, enough to get everything working pretty much. And how did I place this one down? I already don't know anymore. How the hell did I do this? I can remember, like, did I genuinely make a mistake in the building process? I might have, actually, thinking about it. How did I do this? Okay, so I remember again. I had to check. Okay, I'll be honest. I had to check. I had no idea how I did it. I was really confused. But what I did was actually really easy in the end. Um, I thought that I connect everything up here already, but I just didn't. That's just the easiest way to explain it. I didn't do it like that, and I was pretty convinced that I had done it like that. So I had no idea how I actually. I was wondering if I made a mistake building ship, but I didn't. I just did it like this. Then everything is connected up really nicely, and you have a hole in the center. So I realized, well, back then at least, now I forgot, that you can just plunk a large reactor in here, and then that's done. So let's actually first start on this side and just weld everything. I need construction components, small steel tubes, motors, computers. So pretty much everything I don't have. Okay, construction components, small steel tubes, a couple of large steel tubes. Some of these. Oh, let's put some down to get some computers out. Oh, let's actually grab the rest of these just to have everything. And I ran out of steel plates. Of course, I grabbed everything except for like a bunch of steel plates. Now I can only grab a small amount of steel plates every time. And of course, I'm too lazy to just put something else back. I'll just fly back and forth a couple of times until I lose some stuff. So actually, I want to talk about the update the Space Station just did yesterday. So what they basically added was they added some functions to the turrets, which I don't really. No, it's not really interesting. It was some function that I'm actually really happy that they finally uh, put in, but I'm not a very big fan of shooting. I'm more the building type of guy. My ships never have like weapons because I just don't give a fuck. But yeah, they've. Oh yeah, of course, they're taking away by the. Oh yeah, the other ones are removing them quicker than this one can make them, of course. That looks really white. Oh, it's just the way the sun. I thought they were light, but it's just the way the sun hits that. Let's displays and construction components. So let's just grab all the displays and let's just grab all the construction components. Um, so yeah, they added some function to the turrets that I would have been interested in a while ago when I still used turrets a little bit more, but now I don't really care about them anymore. But they also added something that I'm really happy that ooh, my energy is really low. So now they basically added hangar doors in, which is really nice. You could always already make hangar doors by using glass door blocks, which were slightly thinner and therefore wouldn't hit stuff. And pistons, but they were also they were a little bit sketchy, you know. Didn't really work that great all the time, and you know, now they just have standard blast doors, standard hangar doors, so you can just actually just grab an item which is a hangar door and then just throw it in there, which of course is a lot better than those piston ones. And they showed some really fun stuff with it, that like you could of course you could they had one setup that they would open the doors and that some large thrusters would appear, which I think is a really funny concept that you can really nicely work with. So yeah, so I was pleasantly surprised by that, and I'm not really sure, of course, how they will implement it like further, maybe get it more stable or something. I don't know, but it was really nicely done. I was pleasantly surprised. Um, I was I was not really sure what I was hoping for. I was hoping for some nice update that I would actually use, because of course there have been updates that I don't mind that much, and updates that I was really into, and this is really more the update that I'm really happy with the update that they added. And of course, you know, that's always nice if they add some features that you really want, other than, you know, or I should say, compared to features that you're like, nah, okay, it's fine that they added it in, but nah, if they wouldn't, then I wouldn't have minded. And yeah, because this is an update that I'm really, ooh, I should get some construction components. Let's just get a bunch. So because this is an update that I'm really happy with, of course, I'm. Oh damn it! I made a mistake here. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is, because I made a mistake here, I need to grab some uranium from this one. Due to the amount, I will just grab not all of it. I'm sorry, I won't grab all of it. I will grab like 10 or something. That's a lot, but it will keep it going at least. Because I can't access my what's it called? My reactor anymore right now. So I'll never be able to enter uranium in there. So if I just do like this and then throw the uranium in there, at least we'll have some uranium for the you know, at least time that I'm building, so I don't have to worry about it later. And because it still wasn't welded up, this piece, it was a lot easier to do it right now than to do it later. I pretty much need construction components, interior plates. So yeah, like I said, I'm really happy with the update, and yeah, I think it's a cool update. So let's actually dump you back, and I don't know why I'm carrying you. You're way too much to carry. I'll just grab like, oh, not what I meant. I'll just grab like 20. They were way too heavy to actually carry all of them. Yeah, just grab some. I don't care at this point. So of course, you know, then I will add some thrust hangar doors to this one. I was thinking about maybe keeping the hangar open because pistons are quite a bit to work with, and if you don't have to, it's wiser not to use them on ships, because ships move, of course, and then it sometimes explodes, and of course you don't want that. So now, because they added the more awesome things, the hangar, or the hangar, yeah, the hangar door, yeah, here they are, the airtight hangar doors. Of course, it's not available for large ships. Okay, for small ships. Okay, I get it. So if you put it down here, as you can see, there's like a the green space, like where it's built. That's so up until there the hangar can actually go. So it's a few blocks. It's not that big. That's the only thing I don't like. They're quite small actually. And the hangar doors only have 2 blocks out. So if you place 2 on each side, you have a 4 block window to work with, and I think that's just a little bit too small for you know, most things, especially because if you look at the small ship, this is already a 3x3 ship, so ships that are any bigger can't fit through your hangar. And what I'll probably do is I'll make a hangar that goes open down and up instead of left and right, because then you can have a really wide one and not that very high, and I think that's a better option for what I want than the other way around. So I'll actually do that, and I'll actually take these two on that again. So that's the plan that I have with those things pretty much. Yeah, so this is good. And then you down here. Let's see if this is alright. This is placed down alright. And let's place you on there. So of course, after I finish this one, I'll be able to make a lot quicker, because my assemblers, they can keep up with pretty much everything. I thought they were going to take a long time making those 700 construction components, because oftentimes it takes a long time to make construction components, but I was genuinely surprised at how quickly it welded or it made them. So that's something I'm really happy with the speed that it went. I was pleasantly surprised. Presently surprised. Wow. Oh well, talking is difficult. But yeah, I was really surprised at how quickly they made my construction components. So I actually never had a setup like this in any of my stations when I played survival. I had like 5 or 6 assemblers max compared to the whole block that I have now, which is 8, 16. So this a bit bigger than I normally had. And yeah, it's of course you can really notice it that it's a lot bigger. Because everything goes a lot quicker. And I need you somewhere still. So let's see how I did it last time. Didn't I do some? Oh yeah, I did something like over this. Something like this, and then I cover the whole thing up. I've got no idea. Also don't have any clue how long I've been talking, and so my plan is to make like if you can see those darker things around the large cargo containers, I want to cover the whole thing up with just armor, so it's protected a little bit better. But I want to keep them still here, so this thing sticking out is going to be the this edge here. And other than that, I'm just going to cover this one, and I'll fill this down here up really nicely, fill it up here really nicely, and cover this little bit. And of course put some trusses on there, but I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to quit here. And I'm just going to place everything down here really quickly and weld everything up, because it's basically going to be me welding everything up for the next I don't know how many minutes. And I think that's not that interesting for you guys to see, so what I can do... Oh, I need steel plates. What I'm going to do really quickly is just first get my steel plates and get my energy back up to whatever, to 100%. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to really quickly make the outline a little bit, and then show you what I want to do with that, and then weld everything up while I'm in between the two videos. So as you can see, I have this whole thing covered now with steel, and I will just weld everything up, and that will be it actually for this episode. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to tune in next time.